We're back. Welcome, folks. And remember to click like and subscribe, my dears. This is part 2, Easter Monday, Blues and Royals. Flipping smashing it. I mean, this trooper has given the other amazing Oi Blues trooper a run for his money. I lost count of how many people were told, or how many times he told people to move away, get out of the box, move behind the line, step back, whatever. At least a dozen, if not more than 15. Anyone wants to count how many times we saw that in part 1? It was a lot, I tell you. Absolute, solid, ruthless, consistent enforcement of this box. Anyone that even puts a foot, or half a foot in some cases, over the line anywhere is getting told to move back.
On the white line, please. On the white line, please.
Oops, see what I mean? Straight off. That being a perfect example of what we saw a huge amount of in part 1. If you didn't yet watch it, I would suggest watching that before you watch this. It's linked in the pinned comment below. Now, I don't know yet if this will be a full... Oh! Another one. I don't know if this will be a full part 2 or an addendum to part 1. It's really going to depend on how the rest of this particular shift goes and which troopers come out next. But as an example, we've got 20 minutes until this trooper, brilliant trooper, finishes his shift and we have a changeover. And we'll obviously be in the yard yet again for that and the dismount people. But he's really been outstanding today. Not one of you will be disappointed with part 1, I tell you. However, there wasn't a massive crush, so it's been quite easy for the trooper to deal with everybody that gets into the box. The real test is going to come when we have one of those mad Saturdays in summer, when we've got 1,000 people at the front here and there's physically no space for everyone. Plus, you then get protests coming along, plus there's traffic. Everybody kind of gets pushed, forced toward the boxes. They're all kind of just wondering now, how close can we get? I mean, as close as you like, people, as long as you don't go over the white line. Okay, who's next? Oh, 4 people at once. To be honest, we see far more people these days than ever before standing really far back and taking a selfie with the horse in the background, as opposed to asking somebody else to take a picture of them standing next to the horse. Good or bad? I mean, good for the horse. But they're being careful. Everyone is being really careful. See? Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, we just saved her. Wow. Bubble hats in this weather. Crazy. I mean, this guy, I don't think he even understood what he was being told to do. Behind the white line, please. Plus, to be honest, guys, I guess for some troopers, those that have a naturally powerful voice without even needing to actually shout, in other words, you know, speaking loudly is more than sufficient to carry their voice across the box. It's easier than those that are, should we say, a little more softly spoken. It's all in the authority, isn't it, and the way the words are spoken. You can take my picture if you want, even though I'm not in your group. South African tour guide, she's in the box. Another one. Wow. Flipping, how is he good or what, people? Incredible, eh? In all honesty. Bro. Okay. Doors, self-opening doors they've installed. Now look at that. Wait, oh, hold on a second, hold on. There is an orderly and was an orderly before. It's the same orderly, I recognise him now. So there was an orderly that opened up the boxes before the last change. So now I'm obviously thinking to myself, like, hold on, where was he when the corporal of horse had to close the boxes? No idea. Strange. Apologies, folks. I completely overlooked the fact that we did see that orderly. Yeah. Okay, so they're not short-staffed. They've got a normal contingent of troopers, including the orderly stableman. I really like being able to film, actually. Stand over a teeny bit, through the box into the yard when the box doors are open at the back. Okay, so orderly's headed back in again. Both sets of doors are open. Are we going to see any more idiocy at this end before the changeover? In fact, that's the best part of high summer, when they leave the box doors open for the entire shift all day. Not just because we often get idiots coming through the box or attempting to come through the box, but it's actually really enjoyable for me to film what's happening in the yard behind. It doesn't really matter if we got the gatesman and shitsman. It's just interesting to see the crowds that are approaching before they hit the front gates. Oh, he said hi, sir. It's very nice. This gent in splendid red trousers. Look, for lifeguard trousers. Wow, what a nice guy! Look at that. And he said, "Have a nice day." Fantastic. See, they're not all bad, folks. Some tourists are thoroughly lovely. Oh, just deciding whether or not to try and mount the horse behind the trooper. Oh, she just accidentally stepped over and he still caught it. Folks, this trooper is he's a machine. Boxmanator. She's on it, but he's telling her to get behind it. Wow. Outstanding. So it's not only get behind the white line, you're going to start hearing get off the white line shortly. He won't even tolerate people standing on it or putting a foot over it. See? Wow. Damn it, I'm not sure. This guy, we're about to see with a blue jacket walking past the box. Where is he? I think he just headed in toward the stables. Where's he gone? Oh, sorry. Hold on a second, look at this lady. One in green, look. No, she's coming for another picture. Look. At the back. Brilliant. That's really funny, to be fair. That's the way to do it, you know. If you want a kind of a silly joke-faced picture, do it like that. That way you're not going to make the trooper laugh. Brilliant. That lady has a naturally good sense of humour. In fact, I like her very much. Oh, some little kid just drives on a bike and was told to get behind white line, even though he probably can't even understand. He's like 2 years old. Actually, wait, no, he's probably like 4, to be fair. Oh, hold on, here we go again, look. Brilliant. They did well there, those two ladies. Oh. Get ready. Oh, goodness me. We found the successor to the gatesmanator, everybody. Boxmanator. I love the sort of shocked face, like, oh my god, is he shouting at me? Quite a remarkable shift this trooper's had, folks, honestly. It's the second best blues 1 hour shift we've seen this year. I think this one could well be used as a training video over at camp. Goodness me. Who's next? They haven't got get behind the white line or get out of the box merchandise in the HCAV museum. I sorely think they should add some for the summer. I really do. Toys would absolutely lap that up. They really would. Shout it out or not, they would absolutely clear it off the shelves. And as it's all for good cause, for charity, why not? Oh. She's saying the horse is beautiful. Horses don't. She couldn't be shy. I'm going to blush. Right. What we didn't do is take a picture of this horse and this trooper, but you know what? We're about to rectify that right now. Because it's not going to be any better, I'm sure, regardless of who comes out next. Unless we see a trooper that comes out and jumps off the horse and fights the tourist with their sword, this really could not be improved upon, could it? Let's be frank, guys. And will Horsey look at the camera for us? Come on, beautiful, please. Oh, there we are. Look at that. He's Horsey looking very, very noble for us. Look at that. Got him with perky ears, so it'll be a good picture of the day. Flipping on the central area here is absolutely chocker, guys. A little bit brighter than I'd like. I'm trying to avoid turning the camera too far to the left. Get a bit of flaring. But we haven't got long until this trooper's shift is over, and I am going to secretly shed a tear, everyone. In fact, we've got 9 minutes to be precise. Who's going to get shouted at next? I wonder. Oh. Ran forward and changed their mind. Brave carrying an iPhone in the pocket like that. That'll get nabbed in 2 seconds. I'll tell her that if she walks along this way. That will vanish here. Pickpocket will have that in no time. Actually, 1 second, guys. Yeah, if they come this way, I'll mention it to them. He's in the box. I think we got that pretty well. Very hard to move the camera in time to get that. I wasn't expecting him to kneel down on the ground. Very curious. Okay, these dudes are lining up outside the line. Good stuff, boys. Let's leave them to it. Too late. The tourist with the phone hanging out of the pocket has vanished. I don't know where. That was fast. Let's hope I'm wrong, folks, and it doesn't get lifted. That is crazy to have a phone like that in a very loose pocket. It will disappear without her even realising. What happens in places like Parliament Square, Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, Covent Garden, somebody will come up, ask, hey, sorry, do you know the way to blah blah? In other words, very, very brief distraction, classic distraction technique. Boom, phone's gone. This guy wasn't even there, look. He wasn't even coming forward for a picture, and he still got told off. He's like, what? What just happened? Yeah, that distraction technique, see it so often. They've got a new variant of it in Paris as well now. People are approaching you, asking to fill out a questionnaire, asking if you will donate money for hungry and homeless families and children. By the time you realise that it's not a registered charity and they're just scamming you, Your pockets have already been picked while you're being spoken to by the canvasser. Yeah, these groups must make so much money ripping tourists off. Hold on a second. This guy, I think, just came out of the archway on his mobility scooter. I'm sure he did. Not sure if we caught that in time. Roughly, I think, give or take 3-4 minutes. I'm waiting for the orderly to tell everybody to move before I head into the yard. It's still, to no one's great surprise, packed here. Just not in front of the camera, at least not for the moment. I mean, to be honest, if anyone steps over there, they're going to get shouted at anyway. I think this trooper's going to need some throat lozenges. He's used his voice more than anyone I remember. Roll up, tourist. Where are you? Don't be shy. I think they've heard so many other people getting told to move, they've kind of given up today. Very curious.
I mean, there was one episode last year where one of them bolted.
Old tour guide's explaining to his group that there was an episode. It's true, there was an episode last year where he said one of them, but it's actually a couple. Forget how many, but several of the horses did escape, as it were, or felt like a day trip away from camp and rampaged through central London. Look at this, they're all walking straight through the box. This is why he's telling them to get behind the white line. I think this guy thought the trooper was talking to him, guy in the white on the left. Look, everyone's now being told. The problem is I don't think they speak English. The people that are being told off, so they don't understand what the trooper's yelling at them. Who's next? Mr. Gucci is next. There he is. I haven't seen someone that I personally would think might well be a pickpocket. They're pretty distinctive, to be honest. Oh, don't knock the signs off the wall. Real warm here now, guys, in the sunshine. Like really, really, really warm. Whoa. We're going to see, I think, a lot of people with short sleeves. I actually now would happily have short sleeves, but I haven't got 2 spare hands to get undressed. Sorry. So we're going to have to push through the sunshine. Wow, the orderly hasn't even said anything yet, and there are already people in VIP corner. Look through the railings. Very hard to decide actually where to film the changeover from, which aspect. Okay, the jump with the mobility scooter is pulled out next to me here at the front. I'm really hoping he's not going to just ride into the box. Oh, she's asking can she touch? And the answer is no, basically. Another gent, look. Off he goes. She's now noticed this lady, young lady here is a bit vexed. She was told no, she can't touch the horse. Flipping her, how long is she going to stay there? There are plenty of other people waiting. The guy needs to learn a little bit of Arabic. La la la. I'm wondering actually it might even be a little bit too bright in this corner, guys, to film it. Let's see. Wait, if they're already getting behind the lines in the yard. Oh flip! It's already time to go in 1 second. How the hell did that happen? No orderly, no police. The corporal of horse is doing it himself. Look. Actually, wait. Let's get into the corner. Wow. We've still got a teeny weeny bit of shade here, so this is our preferred spot. Wow, they actually left it until the bell rang. Interesting and unusual. Very quiet actually. This changeover compared to the last one. Oh, we have actually got two new troopers. We've got Tash man, who we haven't seen for weeks, far side, and a regular and familiar face near side. Brilliant. This is good actually. So we've seen 6 troopers across the 2 parts today. Interesting how some of them come out super leisurely. Instinctively, I'm thinking this horse might well be TA. Any guesses, people? If not, post it in the comments, please. Brilliant. All of the tourists on the line over there got super lucky today. I don't remember, it's been a long time since we've seen so few people on that line. Oh, everybody's going like, horsey just decided to drop that on the ground as he walked into the box right in front of us. Lovely. Okay, here we go for the dismount. Whoa, that's the closest they've come to this corner. Whoa, they're really, really close to the corner. That's a voice, isn't it? Wow. Outstanding, honestly, folks. I think we can all agree that this trooper, closest to camera, really did put in an extraordinary hour in the box. Great thing to see, in all honesty. Horses are very, 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 very chill today. The difference between Saturday. Wow. Brilliant. Okay, so instinctively, it having been a very, very good while since we've seen him, Tash man, Corporal of Horse, is very active today, out and about in the crowd, closing up the doors. Yeah, Tash man I think is going to be the smart choice, at least to start with. Why? Because he's got a certain presence about him. More importantly, we haven't seen him in the box for many weeks. When I say many weeks, I'm thinking month or 6 weeks. So let's get ourselves a decent-ish spot and see what we can find. Flicking out this annoying spammer right in the middle. One second. So guys, wait for the family to move. We'll jump right in there.
Mira, esta salió de maravilla.
Easier said than done, but we'll get there.
A ver, poneros otra vez.
Mira, aléjate.
A ver,
Nos acercamos.
poneros. Acercaros. A ver, ponte ahí, Marina.
Es que la
A ver,
gente está
ahora,
grabando.
volveros.
No, puede ser con... ¿Sí? Hasta aquí sí no está ahí. Pero papi, aléjate. Eso, pero aléjate.
I've no idea what to expect, honestly, folks, in terms of how he's going to enforce the box, but hopefully we'll get to see really shortly. Okay, boom. Boo. How'd you remember the kit for once?
Huh?
How'd you remember the kit?
Yeah, but I'm thinking I shouldn't have.
Why?
I forgot it wasn't the yesterday's guard. I came for it
Yeah, but to be honest, wait, how long have you been here? You just got here, you've been here a while.
about like 20 minutes. Now
Are you looking at the guard at that end, who just finished?
yeah.
Brilliant. I mean,
Is it?
I probably, during his hour, maybe between 20 and 30 people were told very clearly. Even in the event anyone put their foot on the line, get out, get behind them, really on it. Probably the second
You were
best
on that
hour.
side?
Yeah, not the one now, the one that was before him.
All right.
That's just left. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Super strict. Quite a few funny moments, to be fair, actually, at that end.
On this side, he didn't say it much. To be honest.
But I was kind of here briefly, and when I came to this end, he did tell somebody to get out. But
Only if it's someone.
if they were really
deep in.
close.
Yeah, really close. Yeah.
Very odd, isn't it? How some are super confident and like get out constantly. Others, no Manu today. Manu not here
I
either.
haven't seen him.
I have no idea whether it's going to be busy or not, to be honest, in this next 30-40 minutes. But I thought I'd come to this end because we haven't seen this guy in weeks. To be
So
honest,
you haven't seen him?
it's been ages since he was here. No, in fact, maybe even before Christmas. Okay, let's see, folks. See? And she just put one foot onto the line and straight away out the box. Okay, I mean that's hopefully a good indicator of what's to come. Let's see. I think this guy's going to exchange his Armani t-shirt. To be honest, even though I don't recognise which horse it is, it's a big horse. And if we look, Tashman is really close compared to the previous trooper to the arch at the top of the box. Let's see if we can get an idea on the horse, guys. A second. It's a bit of a mush. Clean your lens for clearer picture. I'm flipping out, it's a brand new phone. Oh, the gent is back on his scooter. 777 is the number plate. He's wondering, you going to shout at me or not? So until the horse actually perks up and looks at us, we're not going to get a decent picture. It's amazing to me how sometimes they decide really to show off the horse, other times they just don't want to look at all. It's annoying, we've got perfect light, folks, at this end right now for the horse. Come on, beautiful. Good spot actually, we can see the lines hitting the wall both sides. Flipping out, the horse is too busy playing with the bit.
They had to go inside the yard here for inspection. And that's because back in the day, back in 1891, Queen Victoria came along.
New tall guy behind us, very elegant, well-spoken lady. She's talking about all the horse guards. Oh, close, but no cigar. She's talking about the guards having been smoking and gambling, interestingly enough. In the Victorian era, guys, not now. Yeah, a horse is not going to look at us, I don't think. No, we'll come back to that. Let me see if I can spot which horse it is. Bit of a mushy hoof. Hold on. Sparta. Ladies and gents, that's who we're looking at. And who doesn't want to look at us? Now he's sticking his flipping tongue out. Look, he's dribbling all over the... Huh? There we go. Yeah, dribbling all over the place. I think has his tongue got stuck. Hard to tell, but he's really frothing, isn't he? A lot. Yeah, he's not going to look at the camera. Okay, Spotty, you've missed your chance. He's going to fall asleep. This is repeating it. That's the first time I've seen the tourist out of the box, man. I think he's Dutch. I think that guy's Dutch. It's almost like telling the
Probably wants the guard.
yeah, I was going to say he's telling the guards to get out of the box. The penny's just dropped. There's a box. Brilliant. To be honest, I love that. Good numbers, guys. It means we can get this really good spot direct in front of the box, which we very rarely do, to be fair. Oh. Quickly she ran over. Wait, they're running over now. What's the rush? Yeah, she just saw it. Like what? Wow. Super odd. You've just seen one person getting told to get out and they ran over. Why would you copy it? Loving this guy zooming around in the yard. Actually, he's having fun on his scooter. Okay. Oh. I think it's because there are so many Italians here today. We're seeing a lot of Gucci. Oh, it's not the signs over. In fact, if this guy isn't a guard, he should be with hair like that.
I have footage of a guy trying to straighten the sign for about 30 seconds, but I can't find it. He was like moving from this side and go that way.
To try and get it exactly perfect. I think, to be honest, that they typically do, but the trouble is tourists are touching them accidentally with their backpacks on there all the time.
Yeah. he spent a good 30 seconds that he couldn't straighten himself.
Just gave up. Plus the weight, I think, of this second sign as well kind of pulls it, doesn't it? Very odd bunch of people here today. The tourists are just not paying attention at all. Okay, who's next? Here we go. Oh, goodness me. So brilliant enforcement again at this end, folks. What a morning for the Blues, eh? If we go back a week to when we were stressing a little bit about, wow, what's going to happen if enforcement isn't solid? What a turnaround. The troopers in both regiments have absolutely taken control of the box and the space around their horses. Love it. Flag of St George on the right. Didn't see that enough in London, sadly. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of them next weekend, folks. A lot more.
Let's do it.
Next 26th, which I think is this Saturday, no? Coming?
It's today.
In Trafalgar Square, but St George's Day is
right,
on the 26th, I think. We should see, hopefully, then a lot of people out and about, a lot of flags and, well, definitely a ton of police.
I'm surprised there's hardly anyone there at the moment.
To be honest, I was expecting, I'm happy it's not, but I was expecting this to be the busiest day of the 4-day weekend, because it was last year, but this is very chill, you know, for an Easter Monday. Yesterday, I just published a video actually yesterday, caught a guy taking pictures at that end of all the kit, went through the gate having a chat with him. He was a Blues for 22 years.
Oh yeah, someone told me.
He was so angry about how they present themselves now, which I can't understand, but I think anyone over time seems to think it was better in their day, you know? I always tell my kids that, oh, it was like better, blah, 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 but it probably wasn't.
That reminds me of a YouTube video. This kid made a video. This is what like parents say. You know, during our day we had to work so hard. We used to go to school. We used to walk 10 miles. It's a really funny video.
But it's true. It's not a coincidence that people, you know, 50, 100, 150 years ago were much, much slimmer. Not only because they didn't need as much, but because most people would have to walk a flipping long way to work.
Yeah.
So, you know, lower calorific intake, higher calorific expenditure. Everyone's tall and skinny. Not anymore. Oh. She said there are a lot of tourists. Wow, it's quite the observation. Sherlock Holmes, folks, on the right. I still don't get the point of... Do you sometimes do TikTok lives anymore, or never?
No, I did a few times when everyone was doing it, so I thought, okay, I didn't have enough, followers, so I thought, okay, I'll do it. But then
another one
kind of stopped doing it because
I know he stopped as well. I won't say his name, but I know he stopped. He was doing a lot of lives. He completely stopped as well. But it's just, I don't get it. Why they bother?
I did it for a few times, and then I realized that people were stealing my videos. So you go on live and they steal your videos.
So they screen record the whole live, and
So I stopped doing it.
and then you can't really copyright strike them either, can you?
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
And also, it's not worth it.
No, it's not. Definitely not. Secondly, God forbid again, bad accident here. That footage is going to get out there, isn't it? Because somebody will be recording it. This is why I personally think that live streaming here is a very bad idea. She'll be our last one at this end, guys, and then we'll move. Great, our last one takes like half an hour. She's done. Okay, other end people. It's only fair to spread it up. I told you Tash man would be on it. And flipping hell, he was, wasn't he? Absolutely brilliant. What are we going to see at this end? No idea. Hopefully consistency, as we saw at the other end. This troop is very popular. We all know him. He's been in many years. He's a super nice guy, and he's a good-looking young chap, actually. Oh, look at that! See that? The girls are waving goodbye to him. They're like, bye. I mean, fair is fair. Am I right? Pretty much. Bye-bye, trooper. Oh, this is a French family. He's dad saying to his kid, "Oui, mon bébé." Cute. We definitely, in fact, timed it right today, guys. Getting the absolute high point in video 1, and then sort of a slight slowdown, but brilliant enforcement in this part 2. I'll see how many people we get turning up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. If we don't get plenty of people going in front, we'll call it a day, and this will be an addendum. To be honest, actually, it's probably long enough for a part 2 anyway. Wow. I'd just like to see what happens if people get in the box at this end with this particular trooper. I'm very intrigued to see if he's going to raise his voice. If it happens. Big if. Everything is good on her top on the left. I mean, she's right. Yeah, it really warmed up, guys, in the past hour. Oh, actually, wait, Penny's just dropped. I know what most people are asking the police as they go into the yard. I'm not sure if you saw those, the little group there, the dad and his kids there. I bet that the vast majority of people are asking the police, where is the nearest toilet? That would explain why we had so many people going over yesterday. And to be honest, it isn't very far to the nearest toilet. Trafalgar Square and St James's Park both have exceedingly clean and perfectly usable public lavatories. Okay, police are back out the front. Not sure what they're looking for or at. Police, trooper, but no tourists. Come on, guys, who's next? This bro. He's in the box. Oh no, come on, trooper. I wouldn't say that's conclusive, but it's kind of semi-conclusive, I would say. Who's next? Guys, alright, he's saying say cheese. I'm not sure who he means, say cheese, the trooper. Guys, let's move a little teeny bit more central. He was the guy saying say cheese on the right. Not sure why.
Picture next to the wall. Sure.
I know he wants to say something. I can tell by the body language. He hasn't spotted the camera yet. Like really odd. He was about shouting say cheese. But at the trooper. Huh? He's still here. One second, I can turn the camera because he's kind of blocking the faces of other people filming. Look. Huh? What is he doing? He's like trying to nod at the trooper constantly. I don't get it. He's saying something, but I can't figure out what it is he's trying to say. Like gesturing and saying something at the same time. Wait, let me go behind again so we can see. This is super odd. One minute. Look.
¿Ahora qué? Es que de ahora cambian.
I don't get it. Wait, is he having fun? It's proper weird. I'm being super careful trying not to film the other people that are filming here. We don't want to go back down that road of arguing about nothing. But I don't get it, I don't understand. Like, is he trying to make him laugh? Well, she's in the box as well, meanwhile. Okay, now he's off, he's gone. That was super weird. Oh, Trooper said to her, get out of the box, please. There we have it, folks. That's what we wanted, isn't it? Get out of the box, please. Okay. Not exactly the loudest, but... Where's that guy gone, actually? It was... I can't see him. He actually vanished. I think he was trying to gesture to the trooper. Either to make him laugh or to get on his nerves. Just off, completely off. That was not normal. Great. Sorry, guys. We've got people stopped right in front of us now. Okay. We got what we needed this end. Let's go back to Tash, man. Plus now we've got this flipping gigantic named bus. It just stops all the rich la-di-das. Can watch the horses while they're having their foie gras. Right, back at this end. Well, I think we'll probably stay until the end. That was so odd, that guy. I don't know where he vanished. I'm looking around, I can't see him. He just completely vanished. Oh, she's doing a 360. I think I've just appeared in a little tourist memento video of her time here at Horseguards. Come on, tourists, roll up. It's just about to hit past, folks. We've got a bell coming up, and I will probably finish this video, as usual, a little after the hour mark. Ta-da. Okay, who's next? family coming. Guys, try not to knock the signs off the wall. I don't actually, much I joke about, I don't think it would be possible, folks, for the signs to fall off the wall. They put 2 brand new, very, very heavy duty brackets before they hung the dual sign. And there is a double chain as well, so even if one breaks, the second chain should hold. In other words, it's a pretty much perfect fail-safe. Oh, she's in the box. Not for long. Sparta still hasn't really poked up. He's got his head hung more than it's held high, oddly. He's not making a great horse of the day. I think we might have to skip him for horse of the day. He's in the box. This is actually a great spot, guys, now to capture what happens at that side. Anyway. Okay, what about this one? It's a pity that Sparta's not in a good mood. He's just playing, isn't he, constantly? What a day though, to have not a single protest, not a single disruption. It's been really chill and almost 99% about the horses and troopers. In other words, unlike the rest of the weekend, which preceded this video. Buggy park. It's not, to be honest, being 100% on it, in the sense that people that even get close to the line or on the line, they're not being told to move. But otherwise, yeah, it's good enforcement, brilliant enforcement. Not quite at the truly outstanding level that we saw in part 1, but a great thing to see today nonetheless. Boyfriend's a pro photographer. He's taking shots of her to my right now. Simplicité she has on her top. To be honest, folks, it's been quite a pleasure to film across the whole of the 4-day weekend this Easter. We saw massive numbers, chaos, but it slowly tapered off, giving the troopers a bit of breathing space. I'm sure, to be honest, they're quite happy about that, because wow, gonna scare the horse with the flash if they keep on with the flash. Guys, you speak English? He's going to scare the horse with the flash. No flash on the camera. No flash. You'll scare the horse. You'll scare the horse. Plus, to be honest, I mean, it's way bright enough out here anyway without needing flash. Oh, now it's Mum and Dad. Let's hope Mum and Dad don't get a shot of that. And the new deluge of people starting to arrive. Okay, she's a pro photographer. She should know how to get a good little selfie video. I don't know if he said, am I allowed to talk to you or can I touch the horse? One or the other. Anyone picked that up? Any lip readers on the channel? It's a pretty quick no, whatever the question was. She's like peeking around the gate. Maybe can't make her mind up. Horseguards or Buckingham Palace? Okay, in the box, but quickly corrected herself. Last 10 minutes, guys, and then it's a wrap. I am still looking at the other end to see what's going on, but as it might sound, the vast majority of people are at this end. The vast majority of a lot less people are at this end. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's see if she doesn't drop it. Oh, she's got a variable filter NF lens on the front. Oh, he didn't realise he's like, oh. No, it's okay, it's okay. Thank you, thank you. If she drops that camera, honestly folks, I'm going to cry. It's £2,000 worth. I'm not sure if she's crazy or brave for carrying that around in Central London without the camera strap.
Non ti prendo, non vuoi più, appena ancora, non ti prendo. Ancora appena, dai, appena, dai,
His friend is telling him to get closer, but he doesn't want to. He's in the box, get ready for it. Right in front of everyone's cameras, actually. I thought he was going to go as red as a tomato, but he didn't. I think we can safely say, folks, that the troopers have got it under control. Okay, is he going to go too close? It's a super angle to film from this time. It's a shame we can't film from this spot all the time, but it's only possible when we've got numbers like this. Smiler's just not in a good mood, it would appear.
Πηγαίνετε να σας βάλω και εσείς είναι ευκαιρία τώρα. Θέλετε να σας βάλω με τον Γιώργο να πηγαίνετε και θα δίνω μετά.
Έλα, πάμε και εμείς. Έλα, πάρ' το μόνο.
Χαμογέλατε, Δεν χαμογέλασε, λες ήσουν τα... Πάμε, Κατερίνα, έλα, χαμογέλα. Δόντια, δόντια. Τέλεια.
Okay, Italians first, and now Spanish.
Πάμε μέσα. Ωραία.
Tons more people turn up, folks. It is actually really, really busy here. Bro.
Look at it. Look. Πας πολύ δίπλα.
Oh. He's holding her grandma back on the left. Look, I'm not sure what's happening here. She's scared of the horse or what? The girl. That's really cute as well. Yeah, this the guy with his daughter was there first trying to get a picture. Everyone else is pretty much barging in.
Excuse me?
Pusiste un bico a máscara triste. Não, tá. Acho que tentar vou ainda ver.
I think we're going to get one more person getting told to get back or behind the line or out of the box before we finish this part 2. Instinctively. Let's see. Bro, don't do it. Last 5 minutes, what do you think, guys? One more or not? There it is. I don't know how, but yeah, it was inevitable. I mean, there's really no excuse when it's this empty, and you can pretty much see the entirety of the box on the ground. His friend got a good picture though. Okay, pushchairs, luggage. Guys, come on, stay out the box, you can do it. What about the guy on the left? Is he going to go in? be honest, we got way more than I anticipated we'd get for today in both parts, this part and in part 1. So anything from this point is is a bonus. Very polite, the gent, in fact, on the right. Actually, one thing we haven't had here for ages, but it's typically a summer season thing, is either a tourist or a visitor complaining about being filmed or having a go at someone here who films. That's inevitable. Coming up this tourist season, guys, on the city walks, it'll either be me getting caught up in the yard or similar. To be honest, we did have one, didn't we, with the Colin assault in the corner. But there'll be worse than that to come, absolutely guaranteed. Last couple of minutes, we might get one more, I'm thinking, possibly. So I'm talking to my camera, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can you take
Of course, yeah, French. Okay, yeah.
Ouais, merci. Allez, plus français que moi, je parle anglais. C'est possible?
Yeah. One second, guys. Take a lovely picture of this French lady and her daughter. Make a super picture to remember. Actually, they're standing in exactly the right spot. Brilliant. Okay. Pleasure. Okay, folks, it's a wrap. Yeah. Always nice to finish these videos, whichever part 1 or 2, on a high note. This was part 2. Part 1 is linked below, and the timing is spot on actually, because the orderly is just about to open up the box. Ta-da! Done. Out of here, people. I'll be back really soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. I had to have one. Had to be the last one, didn't I? Just before we finish it. Unbelievable. Back soon, people. Bye.